Welcome to another video, guys. We have ourselves some increased odds for our Soulstones, both for the small ones and the medium ones, and there's a pretty decent tournament going on right now, which gives you a little bit of extra goodies. So for me, this would be a decent time to be pulling, but for you, this might not be so great if you are a free-to-play player, that is, because we have really been seeing a little bit too much of Soulstone events lately, and who knows what else we have in store for the end of this Assassin's Creed collaboration. In this video, I'm gonna blast through some Soulstones and talk about the event a little bit more, but if you enjoyed the video, a like and subscribe would really be appreciated, and don't forget you can check me out live on stream each Tuesday and Thursday, where I do my best to give you guys free account takeovers as well as paid ones. Just check out the links in the description. If you want to support the channel for free, I have a fresh new download link which is gonna give you 4 amazing champions as soon as you start, and we have Fallen Foulbeard, Stag Knight, Rector Draft, and Ferrican the Fat, and all 4 of those would be pretty top tier for any new player. You're also gonna get yourself Ezio just for logging in for 7 days, and you can also use the promo code section for an extra amazing legendary champion, and we have Turvold as a new Void legendary champion you could be picking up with the code BIGDOG, but personally I still believe you should be going for Takana Rock if you want to get maximum gains, especially with my promo code. But now let's get into the video. So here's the Soulchase Tournament. If you do max it out, you're gonna get yourself 75 legendary fragments, a mythical ore, a Lego book, 40 prism shards, a void shard, 50 epic relic materials, 150 gems, and 300 energy. And I do believe that the 400 mark maybe is gonna be worth it for most. Heck, even the 1030 should be worth it for most, because it's really not that hard to actually get yourself a good amount of points. Because if you get lucky with a, let's say, 5-star legendary soul, that is gonna give you straight out 450 points, and if you get insanely lucky with a 6-star, that'd be a 1000. So yeah, all around, if you actually open like 30, maybe 40 small ones, you should be getting yourself close to 1000 points, I do believe. But we will basically put that to the test, because I have something along those lines in terms of small soulstones right now. So let's just dive in and see how that feels. Again, I don't believe this would be a top tier thing to be using for a free-to-play player, but if you are spending a little bit here and there when you need it, this might be a good opportunity to get yourself a little bit of extra these rewards, as well as increased odds of getting yourself actual good souls. As you guys see, right now we do have awakening boosts, and what are these boosts for? Well, basically we have 3% chance instead of 1.5 for a 5-star soul, and also a 1.5% chance instead of a 0.75 chance for a 6-star, so it's not too bad, but this is still gonna be the same rarity probability, so keep that in mind. You still have 7.5 for a Lego and 2% for a mythical, so the only increase here would be for the bottom 2 chances for a 5 and 6 soulstone. I do believe we have seen better events than this one. Like, I think we've had better odds of getting a legendary or a mythical, as well as better higher soul chances, but still it's better than nothing. So if you have yourself some souls burning through your pocket, now would be a decent time to be blasting through those. Let me grab myself these from the market, and sadly I'm gonna be 1 short for an exact 40 small soulstones. That's kind of sucky. I could be blasting through 10 medium ones, but I'm not sure I want to, and also the Eternal Soulstone might not be super worth it for you to be getting right now. Anyway, let's see what the 30 Mortal Soulstones are going to be looking like on our own account and see how that feel. Here's what my wish list is looking like right now. I still am begging for a 4-star, at least a blessing for a Lydia. Same with Lamasu and same with Ramantu, and I am missing 6 stars for some of my top tier epics, so let's see how that go. First batch dinners, what's it gonna be? Starting off strong, yo. Oh my fucking goodness! Are you freaking kidding me? 6-star mythical off the top. We have literally halfway through the tournament. Are you freaking kidding me, kind sir? Apologies, my good bitch. What seems to be the fuck? 6-star Joanne. I wish I had a Joanne, but when I do, I'm gonna be a very happy bunny. Insane. That definitely wasn't expensive at all. This is my second 6-star, or maybe third 6-star blessing. I did recently open my first 6-star mythical blessing on a champion I actually had, Calamitas, and that's kind of insane, but 6-star Joanne right out the top, literally my first shard, a small one at that. That was literally insane, quite diabolical if I do say so myself. Like, damn son, if that ain't a bait for all the people watching right now, I don't know what is. I guess in conclusion, pulling yourself a tenner would not be a bad idea right now, guys, so maybe consider it. I don't know, you might get lucky, you might get sucky. Rate do be like that, but damn man, that was insane. Literally off the top, people. Let's do another one. What's the worst that can happen? What could possibly go right, guys? That was insane, dude. Diabolical. Well, this is a much more modest batch of tanners now, isn't it? This should be what most people see, 31 points. But that was insane, dude. Are you freaking kidding me? Let's do one more tenner and let's draw some conclusions. What's the rest of this video gonna be looking like? Hey, 6-star Bellower from the wish list, by the way. Let's freaking go. That's kind of cool, but only 127 points. Not the worst, but that was kind of insane. Like, look at this nonsense. I had myself a 5-star Joanne Soul, now I have myself a 6-star. Kinda huge. 2,700 points out of that one for the medium ones. That is kinda huge. I might actually consider even selling this one at some point so I can get myself more of these Eternal Soul Essence, because that's literally 40 extra points. With the Soul Merchant refreshing every 6 hours now, with 6 possible legendaries, I've actually seen quite a few essential souls I would like to be grabbing, but I am still short for the 300 big ones which it requires. But yeah, that was kind of crazy. Okay, Raid, you kind of hooked me into it, not gonna lie. I'm actually gonna do something silly and buy myself 64 small Mortal Soulstones. This is not something I deem very worthy, but Raid has been generous, so why wouldn't I be generous with them? Let's blast ourselves one of these. What could possibly go right, as I love saying? 48 euro. Like, this still kind of feels like Monopoly money, not gonna lie, but yeah, let's see what that actually is gonna do for our account. Why wouldn't we, after all? Like, damn, son, that was huge. I should have swapped Bellower from my wish list, but let's do that after this batch. Right. If they started me off with 3 batch of these, I probably would not have spent money, not gonna lie. But let's see. Let's change that wish list. Not that I wish for anything else too much, but no need for another Bellower, that's for sure. I'm gonna give it to this guy. You can actually solo Amius with a decked out Daywalker or whatever the hell this guy was called. So yeah, let's just do that and see what else Raid has in store for us today. I'm gonna be blasting till we get 2,500 points for the tournament. No need to blast too much further after that. Okay, Steel Skulk, 3-star souls. That's not the worst. That's a very important champion to be having a blessing on, I can tell you that much. Could be very helpful for Centranos for you that way. What else? What else? Whole bag of nothing. Uh-oh, what's that? 2-star Dracomorph. Not that amazing. Apparently I gotta make some room now. Okay, we made some room and we still need about 600 more points. So let's see how that go. Roll it. Gotta say, I haven't seen many legendaries out of these batches, but as I said, the odds of you getting a legendary have not been increased. It's still just 7.5, wasn't it? So, not very likely. Nothing. Okay, 2-star 4. Not amazing. They definitely did start us off strong. After that, it has been quite the trickle. They really know how to hook you, don't they? So yeah, might want to try yourself a good old tenner there, guys. Might want to just open up with a tenner, see how it feels, test them waters. That was kind of insane how that worked out for me. But after that, they really started giving us less and less now, didn't they? Let me collect all of these pointsicles, and I'm gonna blast a few of the medium soulstones, I guess. No need to do a tenner or anything like that. So let's blast through a few hot singles. Starting off with an epic, it's something. 4-star Jurogen, not a very amazing champion, I can tell that much. Do a couple of more. Lame. What else you got? Oh, come on, bro. Are you flipping kidding me right now? That's kind of annoying, not gonna lie. There we go. Finishing off strong, are we? 3-star Supreme Elhain. Not amazing. How's the tournament looking like? Decent-ish. Decent-ish, but still 500 points missing. Like, damn, dude. That's a little bit too much for my liking. Radar selling me a little bit of the mediums. I don't feel that's too worth it, is it? Don't feel like that's too worth it for me, but I don't know. Let's blast one. Like, with the prices being in euro right now, feels a little bit harder for me to gauge how worth the new offers are. Pretty sure this one was not top tier, but I want to blast through 6 more without actually digging into my coins, so I can actually be buying myself actual essence. Okay, let's see them. 500 points still missing. Is an epic. Okay, 300 points off the bat, 600 like that. I mean, 6-star soul like that, kind of cool. Not for a top tier champion, but it's something. 200 more points. Another epic, not amazing. What else? What else? Can we get another mythical, perhaps? Perhaps not. Perhapsn't. There we go, a Lego at least. 4-star Versolf. Think I didn't have this guy. If I do, I haven't built him at all. We are still a little bit shy away from the tournament. This ought to do it. Or not. Well, let's just blast them all. Or not. Let me make some room again. Oh, I do have this guy. Okay, let's freaking go then. Bit more usable now. As a face only a mother can love. Right, let's see the last medium and see if we have to resort to violence with the small ones too. Just a hot 12, not that amazing. Let me collect these points and let's blast the last few. And let's blast the last 3. For just a drizzle of points, I'm assuming. Sad low points noises, but I guess I will be getting myself a few other Soulstones throughout the next couple of days. Okay, that did the job done. That was a nice little finale for us. A 5-star Dark Eiffel. Not the worst, not the worst. And just like that, tournament has been completed. It's not a bad way to get yourself a little bit of extra relic materials like this. Also, getting yourself a Lego book like that is also kind of cool. And if we manage to actually hold the top positions, might give us even a second Lego book, which is pretty cute. So, yeah, guys, basically would not be the worst idea in the world to try and blast yourself a few of your small Soulstones. They're really not that hard to get. Like, you are going to be getting yourself a bunch of them through things like Hydra clashes and just through Hydras alone. You're also going to get yourself quite a few from Cursed City, from Grim Forest. Don't forget, Grim Forest gives you a very good amount of Mortal Soulstones coins, at least. The Mimics give you a lot of currency for Soulstones, so try to clear all of them during this tournament and you will be able to get yourself a lot of extra stuff that way. And yeah, nowadays it's not as hard to actually farm yourself a good amount of souls like that. So yeah, the choice is yours, guys. The choice is yours. If you have a few laying around, now would not be the worst time to be blasting to get yourself the increased odds while getting yourself some extra goodies, but it might also be worth it to just save them for something a little bit more guaranteed. Like, we just had a guaranteed champion through Soulstones like Bayek. That was pretty expensive, so having yourself a good amount of Soulstones at all times would be pretty valid for most people, but also it is potentially holding your account back, because if you manage to get yourself a 5 or a 6-star soul for a top tier champion on your account, well, that is going to be absolutely game breaking for you. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, a like and subscribe would be awesome. And don't forget, you can check me out live on stream each Tuesday and Thursday, where I do free account takeovers for you guys. If you want to support the channel for free, use my promo code and star rate the right way with 4 amazing new champions, and don't forget to use the promo code section. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Chris05, and I'll see you in my next video or stream.